Cancer, the weeks ahead hold something for you that is worth paying attention to. Not because the changes will be dramatic or disruptive, but because they carry the kind of quiet significance that can reshape the direction of your entire life if you are aware of them when they arrive. You have been through a season of internal work, emotional processing, and silent recalibration that most people around you have not seen. And now, the energy is shifting from internal to external. The changes that have been brewing beneath the surface are about to start showing up in your daily life. In your relationships, in your finances, in the way people treat you, and in the opportunities that begin to appear. This message is going to walk you through 10 specific changes that could affect Cancer later this month. And by the end, you will understand not only what is coming but how to position yourself to receive the very best of it. Change 1. The first change that could affect you later this month is a shift in the emotional temperature of your home environment. Cancer, your home is not just a physical space. It is an emotional ecosystem, and you are its barometer. When the energy in your home is calm, you are calm. When it is tense, you are tense. And lately, there has been an undercurrent of unresolved tension that you have been doing your best to manage without directly confronting it. But later this month, that tension is likely to come to a head in a way that, while uncomfortable in the moment, will ultimately lead to resolution. This could manifest as a conversation that has been avoided for too long, a boundary that finally gets stated clearly, or simply a shift in the dynamic that happens without anyone explicitly initiating it. The key is not to resist this change. Do not try to smooth it over before it has a chance to complete itself. The discomfort is temporary, but the clarity it brings will be lasting. Cancer, your home is about to feel lighter. The air is about to feel clearer. And the relationships within your domestic sphere are about to operate on a higher level of honesty and mutual respect. Let the change happen. Trust it. And know that what comes after will feel more like the home you have always wanted. Change 2. The second change has to do with a financial adjustment that could catch you off guard if you are not prepared for it. This does not have to be a negative adjustment. In fact, for many Cancers, it will be positive. An unexpected source of income, a refund you did not anticipate, or a financial opportunity that presents itself at exactly the right time. But for some, this change may involve an unexpected expense or a financial shift that requires you to reconsider your current approach to money. Either way, the key message is the same: stay flexible. Do not cling to a financial plan so rigidly that you cannot adapt when circumstances change. The universe is not trying to destabilize you. It is trying to redirect your financial energy toward a more sustainable pattern. And sometimes that requires a disruption of the old pattern before the new one can take root. Cancer, your relationship with money is evolving, and this month brings a tangible expression of that evolution. Pay attention to where money flows in and where it flows out. Notice whether your spending is aligned with your values, or whether it is driven by old habits and unconscious patterns. This awareness alone will put you ahead of the curve and allow you to navigate whatever financial shift arrives with grace and confidence. Change 3. The third change that could affect you later this month involves a person from your past making contact. This could be a former friend, a previous romantic partner, an estranged family member, or someone from a professional chapter you thought was closed. Their reappearance is not random. It is connected to the emotional clearing work you have been doing. As you release old attachments and heal old wounds, the energetic signal you send out into the world changes. And that new signal can attract back people who are vibrating at a similar frequency of growth and resolution. However, Cancer, this is a moment that requires discernment. Not everyone who returns deserves re-entry. The fact that someone reaches out does not automatically mean they have changed or that the dynamic will be different this time. Listen carefully. Observe their energy. Pay attention to whether they are approaching you with genuine accountability and growth, or whether they are simply seeking the comfort and emotional labor that you provided before. Your intuition will guide you. Trust it. If it says yes, proceed with an open but protected heart. If it says no, honor that without guilt or explanation. Change 4. The fourth change is a subtle but important shift in your energy levels. Cancer, you may notice later this month that your physical energy begins to fluctuate in unfamiliar ways. There may be days when you feel unusually vital, energized, and clear-headed, followed by days when exhaustion seems to come from nowhere. This is not a sign of illness. It is a sign of recalibration. Your body is adjusting to the emotional shifts happening within you, and that adjustment requires energy. Think of it like a house being rewired. The power has to go off in certain rooms while the new wiring is installed, and during that process, the supply may seem erratic. But once the work is done, the entire system runs more efficiently than before. During this month, honor your body's signals. When it asks for rest, rest. When it offers energy, use it wisely. Do not push through exhaustion to maintain productivity, and do not waste vitality on activities that drain you without giving anything back. Your body is your partner in this transformation, and treating it with respect during this transition will ensure that the new level of energy you emerge with is sustainable and strong. If what you're hearing feels accurate, imagine what could happen if you applied this energy intentionally for 21 consecutive days. That's exactly what the 21-day program in the pinned comment is built for. Daily guidance, focused direction, and real momentum. If you're tired of staying in the same cycle, this is your structure. Change 5. The fifth change involves a creative impulse that may surface unexpectedly and with surprising intensity. Cancer, you are a deeply creative sign, and later this month, that creativity is going to demand attention. You may feel pulled toward a project, a hobby, or a form of expression that you have not engaged with in a long time, or perhaps one you have never tried before. This creative urge is not frivolous. It is your soul communicating something that cannot be expressed through logic or language alone. It is asking you to make something, to shape something, to bring something into existence that only you can create. Do not dismiss this impulse because it does not seem practical. Do not shelve it because you think you do not have time. Make time, even if it is only 30 minutes. Even if the result is imperfect, even if no one ever sees it, because the act of creation is one of the most healing things a Cancer can do. It moves stuck energy, it expresses emotions that words cannot reach, and it reconnects you to a part of yourself that brings pure, uncomplicated joy. Cancer, your creativity is not a luxury, it is a lifeline, and later this month it is going to throw you a rope. Grab it. Change 6. The sixth change has to do with a conversation that will shift the way you see a particular relationship. Cancer, later this month, someone in your life is going to say something that changes your understanding of the dynamic between you. It may be a confession, an apology, an expression of feelings that you did not know existed, or simply a statement of truth that had been hiding behind politeness and routine. This conversation may catch you off guard. It may surface emotions you thought were resolved. It may require you to reconsider assumptions you have held for a long time. But Cancer, this conversation is a gift. Even if it is uncomfortable, even if it disrupts the comfortable narrative you have been maintaining, it is bringing you closer to the truth of this relationship. And the truth is always, always better than the alternative. Do not run from this conversation. Do not shut it down before it has a chance to unfold fully. Sit with it. Let the words land. Give yourself permission to feel whatever comes up. And then when the dust settles, you will see the relationship more clearly than ever before. And from that clarity, you can decide whether it deserves to continue, to deepen, or to gently release. Change 7. The seventh change is a growing awareness of how much your emotional energy affects the people around you. Cancer, you have always known that you are sensitive to others, but what you may not have fully recognized is how much others are sensitive to you. Your moods, your energy, your emotional state. These things ripple outward and affect the people in your orbit more than you realize. And later this month, you are going to become acutely aware of this dynamic. You may notice that when you are at peace, the people around you are calmer. When you are anxious, they become restless. When you are genuinely happy, the entire atmosphere of your environment shifts. This is not a burden, Cancer. It is a superpower. Because it means that one of the most effective ways you can improve the lives of the people you love is simply to take care of your own emotional well-being. When you prioritize your peace, everyone benefits. When you attend to your own healing, the entire system around you begins to heal. This is not selfish. This is leadership of the highest kind. Some people watch, others transform. If you want to be in the second group, the 21-day guide in the pinned comment gives you a clear step-by-step process aligned with your sign. This isn't about waiting, it's about moving. Change 8. The eighth change is an unexpected moment of deep peace that arrives without any obvious cause. Later this month, Cancer, you are going to experience a moment, perhaps while doing something completely ordinary, When a wave of calm washes over you that feels different from anything you have experienced in recent memory. It will not be attached to any particular event. Nothing dramatic will have changed in your external circumstances. But somewhere inside you something will settle. Something will click into place. And for a few precious moments, the anxiety, the worry, the constant scanning for threats, all of it will go quiet. This moment is significant. Do not dismiss it as fleeting or insignificant. It is a preview of the emotional state that is becoming your new normal. It is the first taste of the peace that all of your inner work has been building toward. And while it may come and go at first, appearing for a few moments and then receding, it will return more frequently and stay longer each time. Cancer, you have been working toward this for longer than you know. The moment it arrives, let yourself feel it fully. Do not question it. Do not wait for the other shoe to drop. Just breathe. Just be. The peace is real. And it is yours. Change 9. The 9th change is a physical manifestation of your emotional evolution. Later this month, you may notice changes in your body that reflect the inner transformation you have been undergoing. Your posture may improve without conscious effort. Your face may soften, carrying less tension around the jaw and forehead. Your breathing may deepen naturally. Your appetite may shift toward foods that nourish rather than numb. These are not random physical changes. They are the body's way of reflecting the emotional shifts happening within. When the heart heals, the body follows. When the mind calms, the muscles release. When the spirit expands, the entire physical form begins to realign itself with the new frequency. Cancer, pay attention to these physical changes. They are confirmation that the work you have been doing is real, that the transformation is not just a concept or a hope, but a tangible, measurable reality that is expressing itself through every cell of your being. Change 10. The 10th and final change that could affect Cancer later this month is the most important of all, and it is a change in what you believe is possible. Cancer, you have spent much of your life managing your expectations. You learned early that hoping for too much was dangerous, that the higher you climbed, the further you had to fall. So you kept your dreams modest. You kept your ambitions contained. You told yourself that a stable, quiet, pain-free life was enough, even when something deep inside you whispered that it was not. But later this month, that whisper is going to get louder. You are going to feel, with a conviction that does not require proof or justification, that something bigger is available to you. That the life you have been living, while not bad, is not the life you were designed for. That there is a version of your existence that includes not just stability, but genuine abundance. Not just the absence of pain, but the presence of deep, lasting joy. Not just survival, but full, unapologetic thriving. This change in belief is the most powerful thing that could happen to you. Because your beliefs are the architects of your reality. They determine what you pursue, what you accept, what you tolerate, and what you refuse. And when those beliefs expand to include the possibility of extraordinary goodness, your entire life begins to reorganize itself around that new expectation. Cancer, the changes coming later this month are not just events. They are invitations. Invitations to step into a version of your life that has been patiently waiting for you to believe it was possible. The invitation is here. The door is open. And everything you have been through has prepared you to walk through it. You have two options after this video. Close it and hope things shift, or decide that the next 21 days will be different. If you choose the second, the structured 21-day transformation aligned with your sign is waiting in the pinned comment. The energy is already moving, the only question is whether you are.